It's all good, ladies. I got y'all. Diddy got y'all. Yeah. What are you, Poppy? Want some lovings? Want some lovings? Want some lovings? Give you some lovings. Want some lovings, girl? I give you some lovings. I give you some lovings. Say hi to your people. I give you some lovings, girl. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, girl. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Want some lovings? Want some lovings? Yeah. Some good old lovings. Yeah, my little football. Little furball. Yeah. Want some good lovings? Yeah. We love you. I love you. Yeah. You little flirt. Little flirt trying to lick me in the face. Yeah. You want to sit right here with me? It's cool. That's cool. I'll put you over here so they can see you a little bit. What's good with you, man? What's good with you? You see him? You say hi to your people. You say hi to him, Poppy. You say hi to him. No. You don't fuck with him. It's all cool. I'll talk to him, too. What's good with y'all doing, man? Oh, man. We'll be back to our, regularly scheduled program, I guess, come tomorrow evening or whatever. Depending how the vibe goes, because, you know, once I get back, I'm trying to hit the club that night, you know, see what pickings we got out there. But if the club is whack, then, you know, I'm going to end up going live, and we'll just end up doing a whole DJ set with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see how many ladies pop up, you know what I'm saying? We got a couple on our channel that be rocking with us, you know what I'm saying? So, appreciate all of them, you know. I be telling them I need a little muse. Yeah, man, I be needing a little muse and junk, you know. I can reflect off of, you know. Get that inspiration spark sometimes when you hit that brick wall, cause, man, I hit it a lot, man. I hit it a lot, especially with creativeness, man. That's why I need a vacation, you know, like, man. Plus, the holidays, like, man. When we come back, guess what? We're going to go hard for another 2 weeks. And then Christmas, and then guess what? Christmas, I ain't getting on live at all for Christmas. Y'all might get to see some of the stuff I probably got with the kids for Christmas. You know, I might share a little of that. And then, you know, we might do a little GBA Christmas giveaway and shit, you know. I've been putting some bread up, you know, with the 100 challenge, so we might do a little GBA Christmas thing, you know, maybe like Christmas Eve or something. Try to help some people out, you know what I'm saying, that wanted to get their kids a little something, and, you know, means a circumstance you weren't able to get your kid a little something, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we might help out with that, but, you know, we're going to have to really push hard for, like, the next 2 weeks to try and get the funding up for that, you know what I'm saying? And we tried to do the thing for Thanksgiving. That was supposed to be the drive, you know, for the holiday seasons to get funding in to be able to do stuff and all that. And, you know, shout out to the people that did send us something. You know, we end up getting a whole $2.15 today. So shout out them 3 people that sent in a good 65 cents each, you know what I'm saying? We got $2.15 as the cash app, you know what I'm saying? So somebody did actually send something. So, you know, we do got like a little family that came in and supported. They didn't have much, but, you know, we did have some people that actually sent something in. So, you know, we want to give them their flowers and all that, because, hey, even people I know that got, like, big hunters and junk like that, like big time artists and shit, we couldn't even get them to tap in on the project. That's the fucked up part. Right, I had mad people tap in with mad flash of the hunters and videos and shit like that, music videos and shit, and they couldn't even send $1. That shit wild. Couldn't even send $1 on cash yet, but you showing hundreds. That shit wild. And then some of the people that's supposed to be doing the challenge with us from like different stations and shit, you know. You gotta call them out when you see it and shit. You know, we had the young boy Spinner Ben. We check him like every time we see him on live and shit. He got that show on Heat Detective Network. You know what I'm saying? We going on to week 6 of you know, the 100 challenge. He ain't showed 100 yet. A 10, a 20, a 5, a dollar. He ain't showed nothing yet. But he supposed to be part with it. Man ain't showed nothing yet. That's why I told his man, I say, yo, just take him off the show, man. The show straight cat, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me that platform spot on a bigger network. Let us take that over. You want some real, man? Keep it real. Keep it real with your people. When we show up on that show, we comedy gold for the guy anyway. He can't even hold a live of like one person. He can't even keep one person on the show. Like, yo, I went on their show and I had like seven tabs open. I had people just sign in just to sit there. Just to troll this guy, to try and give him content. He's like, oh, yeah, what time we starting this show shutting down? I said, damn, that man was looking for the time clock. Right, he was there 15 minutes trying to get paid for the whole hour. Hey, if anybody know any jobs like that, man, let me know. I'm down for those, man. You get paid a whole hour for 15 minutes of work, man. Shit, boy, what? Who needs something like that? AJ13AP, what about you, man? You want something like that? A job for 13, man? 13, bro. Work 15 minutes and get paid for 40, the extra 45 minutes. Yo, I want that. I want that job, bro. We're going to have to do our research and find a job like that. Where can we work 15 minutes and get paid the other 45 to not work? Does anybody know an occupation that does that? We need to know. It's very vital. We need to know. We need that, and then we need to find ways to replicate that across multiple industries. So theoretically, you know, at that point we can work 4 jobs. Work 4 equal jobs for 15 minutes and get paid for them hours. Psst, bro, you talking about 4 checks, man, an hour? Hey, I know some women that do it. They got about 3 jobs, yo. Doing hair, babysitting, and cooking at the same time. Right. She got somebody's hair, got somebody else's hair over there soaking in junk inside the side of the kitchen sink while some collard green nut bones and all that cooking on the stove with the gold platters over there. Got the kids bagging up the gold platters. Then the whole time she got this cell phone inside her ear and junk, you know what I'm saying? She doing insurance calls and all that. I ain't saying it recently, but hey, you find a shorty like that, man. You find a shorty that's just working like that, throwing it down like, hey, boy, shit. Oh, what trying to grab her up? You feel me? Man, what grab her up? Like, god damn, she a whole business right there on the move and shit. She doing 3 different jobs right there in the kitchen. I said, my own girl ain't shoot. She like a nurse, a sneakerhead, and like one of them, I can't really say a life coach. You know, I can't really say a life coach because her advice is just out there. I don't see how that's supposed to help anybody, but apparently it helps. Because people be sending her goddamn money. And you know, I had joked to her before about that joint, and she actually signed up and got the darn number. She got the number. I told her, why don't you go ahead and get you a 900 number? It don't really cost you much. And she got it. And people actually call and she be sitting there, you know. It's kind of weird, you know. It's kind of weird. Like, say she come over chill with me, like, yo, and she'll put me on the phone with, like, these women in joint. They got a problem. With, like, these dudes in joint. And I'll sit there. And she'll pay me to talk to them for, like, 15 minutes. How much she getting paid off that 15-minute call? I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, you know, she take me Bob Evans in the morning. Right, she take me for breakfast in the morning, I'll tell you that. They take me to Bob Evans in the morning. All I gotta do is sit there and talk to some woman and she don't get mad or jealous. Like, what? Okay. How much that woman paid, I don't know. You know, I get on there and be like, oh, it's not so bad. It's not the end of the road when you wake up tomorrow. Guess what? The issue's gonna be there, but you got a whole nother set of hours to go ahead and work through it. You know what I'm saying? And she be like, talk to him, Slim, talk to him. And I'm like, yo, I'm just keeping it real with him. Like, shit. Then she'll grab the phone back and she'll be like, click. I'm like, all right. She's like, yeah, where you want to eat at in the morning? I'm like, what? Did she just ask me where I want to eat at? Did she just ask me that? Bro, it's like I rip out the wallet and I'm like, where ain't I ate at recently? Let's see. I had her take me here. Her take me here. Where have I not been with you recently? Bob Evans. Let's go Bob Evans. Plus, she like Bob Evans anyway. You know, I tell her IHOP for Denny's. Cause when we at up north, we ain't got Waffle House. You gotta go to Virginia, so you know that's already a big deal. But, What's up, Poppy? What's up, Poppy? What's up, girl? What's up? Oh yeah, I get girl. You go night night. Give you some lovings. Want some lovings? Want some of you loving girl? You wanna give me paw? Yeah, give me paw. Give me paw. Up paw. Give me up paw. Up paw. Give me paw. Give me up paw. Give me paw again. Give me up paw. No, up paw. There you go, up paw. There we go, give me paw. Good girl. Give me up paw. No, not paw, up paw. This one. Good girl. Yeah. Teaching the dog some tricks and shit at the same time, you know. Feeling, man. Feeling. My man said gold, buffer, star. Is it actually buffering for y'all, man? Is that how it's coming in? I can't really tell the quality of these screens. Like, it's been not really. That really been like buffering on my side real good. Like, it's been coming in pretty good recently, you know? It's been pretty dope for what it is. I don't know with this Prism though. You know, Prism I think is a little bit more, should I say like a little bit more demanding, I would say. For the content, I think it is. What y'all think, chat? Is it still buffering? It might be Prism. Know what I'm saying? Or it could be the other drawing. I'm not really sure. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Video only mode. There we go. That's what we wanted at. There we go. Video only mode. Now you see if the comments pop back up. I don't think they are. Hold on, let me see. Okay, there we go. Now we can get comments back up. What's up, Poppy? What's up, Poppy? What's up, girl? What's up? Give me some lovings. Hey, show me lovins, girl. Show me good old lovins. Yeah. Let me show lovins, girl. You should love it. Yeah. Uh. What's this, girl? We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna take that and we're gonna move that to like here. Oh shit. Let's see, how do we move that? Oh, it actually put it right there in that spot. That's crazy. So it didn't scroll. I thought it said it would scroll. I thought it said it would scroll. I guess not. Oh, there it is. Okay. We can put that right here. I'll put that right here. Yeah, we'll put it right there. Xmas funding 2025. We got $2.16. And then if we match it up, it's $4.32. Yeah. I'm telling you, this shit is so funny. It's so funny. Every time I hear one of these guys start capping in these raps and shit, I'm gonna tell them put $1 up. Right. Y'all might well take this as a PSA, man. Y'all send me any kind of track from now to Christmas of y'all sitting there finessing, flossing, gallivanting, stunting, supposedly balling, tricking, pimping, any kind of dice or gambling or something where y'all soliciting. Are you doing any kind of thing where you profiteering and you trying to make it look like streets? Anything you do, media related video or whatever, and you try to make it seem like it's hood, before you send that shit to me, send that bread, because we're going to start taxing y'all asses. Hey, we're going to start taxing y'all. And we got to start taxing y'all, because a lot of y'all like to come on here and send me some joint. That's usually like some AI shit. I don't care if it's AI. You know, art is art. I don't even care if the AI took your art and made it more personalized off of pics that you gave it or whatever. I don't really care about that. But if you're showing that you're doing some shit and you ain't backing it up, showing that you actually doing the shit that you saying, then you capping, man. You capping. And just like you say, you know how they say Santa Claus got like a list and shit, we just gonna make a big ass list. Just like we did for the bucket list. We're gonna just do a whole episode dedicated for y'all capping. Y'all capping individuals. Right. And we're gonna do it right on Christmas. We're gonna have it air right on Christmas of all y'all capping individuals. So of course the list gotta be big. The list gotta be big. And it ain't just limited to y'all independent artists and shit. We're going after podcasters. Yeah, we're going after fellow podcasters and shit. We'll call y'all out if y'all capping too. Cause we got to. I want y'all to call me out when I'm capping too, but you know, y'all ain't got shit to stand on to call me out really. You feel me? Some of y'all artists might got a bag, but then shit, we got so much shit on y'all easily. Like, y'all put y'all shit out there. And if any artist think that they really got some shit on me, like, come with it, bro. Come with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just know that there's paperwork. You can't be like a gangster rapper and then be friendly and shit. Where people can find you. Cause that just gets you roasted. Come on. Like, don't be on a podcast where you promoting some gangster shit and then you're on podcast and you're not the same person that you're coming off on, like the music. There ain't no switch up, you know. That's not keeping it 100. You feel me? But, you know, if you're talking about, oh, I'm doing this, I spend 100, and you stunting hard like that and everything, y'all not doing that. You're not doing it because most of y'all still using your cell phone to record music. And can't even get a proper studio lesson or studio session. So it's like, how you throwing all these hundreds and you ain't even investing in yourself? You know what I'm saying? So how does that work? Like, can somebody explain how that works? That's just rudimentary and basic. I know the OG said to fake it till you make it, but guess what? You think that they still faking it? And even then, you got the tools nowadays of this internet, so why are you still faking it, man? Why most of y'all still faking it, man? Why if somebody asks for something on behalf of others, y'all just like, man, I ain't gonna hold you, I can't do it. My homeboy used to tell me that shit all the time. He used to tell me his philosophy. He said, yo, I gotta have 3 to have 1. I said, that's cool. I usually gotta have 5 to have 1. He's like, why you gotta have 5? I said, cause, you know, I'm gonna put 1 away. You know, 1 getting spent, 2 getting put away. Another one's for a rainy day. The other one I probably done gave away. He like, oh, well, you know, I gotta have 3. I said, well, what are you doing with it? Oh, well, you know, I gotta have 3, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one, and then the other 2, you know, right. I said, be like, okay, so what's the other 3 going to? Oh, well, you know, they just gonna go back in my pocket and be worked on. I'm like, yeah, okay, that philosophy sucks. That sucks. The same cat, he'll hit me up the next day, be like, hey, man, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Hey, can you send me like $3 for blunts? I gotta get out here and I gotta get out here and buy my blunts for the day, you know. Gotta buy my blunts and stand out here all day, pushing these little pebbles. These little pebbles with the young kids. Right, the young boys are out there, you know, like the 13 to like maybe 20 something range, you know. A couple of the other guys, you know, they might be out there. But he's the oldest one posted up. Still trying to get down with the young ones. And wonder why he the one that get picked out. I was like, bro, they don't even come chase you no more. They know you can't run. They know you can't run, and they're like, yo, he's back out here selling these little ass rocks again. Like, yo, I can only imagine the police when they ride up and they look at what you got and shit and be like, psh, we picking you up again. You all iced out and shit. And you got not even $30 of rocks on you and shit. I know you gotta be feeling stupid, yo. I know you gotta be feeling stupid. I ain't gonna hold you. Come out with some jewelry and shit, but man, this dude supposed to be a rapper and shit. I ain't never seen him do a goddamn show. Ever. I done did 7 shows since I claimed I was a producer. I did 7 shows. Every time I had a show, his ass was in jail. Supposed to be the headliner of the show, mind you. And his ass in jail. So some little fake. It wasn't even real shit, it was fake. It was some blow up, man. Some blow up. Blow up. Didn't even have the cast to get the real shit. Could have came in, got a quick little bag of like 300-400 and shit, and then went back out there and flipped that on the block. Couldn't even show up. But yeah, man, this month, man, next 2 weeks, man, I see anybody sending any videos that got Bentleys, luxury vehicles, balling out with cash and all kinds of shit, man. We putting y'all on a list. Putting y'all on a list. It doesn't matter what station you with. Doesn't care who podcast you tap in. We're going to be on everybody's podcast next week. We're going to be on everybody's podcast. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to go down your chats. Because you know how easy it is to grab somebody's chat? Like, I made a program. I don't even have to watch your chat. I don't even have to watch your station. I can just pop up in your chat. Let my program run, and it'll grab your whole duration of your chat log and give me a nice template with everybody that said what they said inside your chat. All that nice funky stuff. I don't even have to download your episode. I can just get your chat log. And I just want to see, okay, at this time slot here, this song played by this person. And I'm going to just go through because the bars are going to pop up because, you know, we got this thing called closed caption. And YouTube has something called auto dubbing, where it attempts to take your lyrics and translate it to a different language. So, I can easily get your lyrics for your song, check it back out, check BandLab, because most people put the lyric sheet on there. And then we're going to go straight down the list, and then we're going to go down, and we're going to be like, oh, okay, so they were talking about their GOAT. Okay, you're the greatest of all time and shit. Uh-huh. But you ain't made a goddamn dollar off any of the shit that you talking. They'll be like, oh yeah, I get shows all the time. Hold on, you're from where? I can go on your BandLab, because you see, that's a good thing about that. People always put their states. They don't even put the state, they put the city. So you could, sometime at the end, they'll put the state. So if I look at somebody's shit and it says Gainesville, South Carolina, Fayetteville, North Carolina, Charlotte, South Carolina, I know these places because I've done been these places during travels. So it's like, oh, okay, these people are down here, and oh no, they soul singers and shit. So y'all actually got access to bands and shit. What? Y'all getting full compositions? Oh nah, the AI whipped it up for you, right? Somebody already had the beat up. But I could look at your shit and I could be like, okay, let me look here, Charleston, South Carolina. Let me look for this artist here. I don't even see this motherfucker artist there. Alright, don't even see the artist there. Let me call one of my buddies that's in this area, that's in the club almost all the time. Hey man, you ever heard of such and such? No? Can't be, bro. They can't be. They can't be, man. They doing, man, listen to this song right here, bro. They listen, they be like, yo, that shit fire, but I ain't gonna hold you, son. I can't find them nowhere. Man, you got to, bro. You kidding me, yo. You got to know these people, man. You gotta know them. I be getting, like, hey, man, even my team members in joint, I get mad, like, hey, we had somebody that came on the show one time. You know what I'm saying? They said they were from Alabama. Now, y'all, you know my boy Graham is from Alabama. They come on the show, they send us some dope music and all that. We listen to it, we give our opinions and all that. And we try to bring them on the show. You know, we drop the link, we try to give them a platform to come on there, you know, and chill with us. Now, they hit us with whatever, you know, I guess they were busy or whatever, but, you know, my boy Graham, he likes to do his research. He looking, he can't find the people. These people are supposed to be in his town. You feel me? In his town. He's like, hey, man, that was pretty dope. Who was that? I said, oh, this is such and such. He's like, oh, man, that was pretty dope. You got some more from him? I said, hey, man, shoot, we got some more, a whole bunch that they sent to us. I'll go ahead, I'll run the next one. Bam. He said, oh, man, I like that one, like that one a lot more. I'm like, okay. I like it too, you know, bam, you know. We give our reviews on it, and then we're like, yo. I see the next page, and I'm like, hey, man. They're in your area, bro. Grim said, what? I said, yo, it says on their page right here on the page. They sent like 3 different ones. One was like Reverb Nation. Another one was they sent me a beat off of Beatstar, because they also a producer. So off of Beatstar, it gave me like your state. Because they put their state on there. And it said South Carolina. Or not South Carolina, but it said Alabama. I said, oh. Then we checked the Band Lab. They sent us a Band Lab track. Because I said, oh, yo, that beat crazy. You got any tracks or whatever? They said, oh, yeah, I'm on Band Lab. Y'all play those? Okay, so we played the Band Lab and we looked at it. It said Alabama. Grim said, hold on, that's from where I'm at. I said, hey, man, look them up, bro, Grim. They might have a show or something, some cloud around you. He said, man, how you spell the name? So I copied the link to the thing inside the Discord. He gets it up, pulls it up. He looking, he can't find them nowhere. Nowhere. I said, hey, man, check Ticketmaster. You know, I wasn't trying to be like a dick. I told him check Ticketmaster. Because sometimes if you have a gig, man, and it's like a big gig, Ticketmaster's where you're going to be booked. You feel me? That's where you're going to be booked. He looked it up. He couldn't find nothing from Ticketmaster. I said, all right, well, looking like your local thing. Now, Grim, you know, he got people that's on the radio down there in Alabama, too. You know? He got some people that's on, like, their little radio stations that, you know, got some motion. Like, you know? So he called down there. He called one of his people up. And he inquired about this artist. They didn't know who the artist was. You feel me? They didn't even know who the person was. So it's like, if you're supposed to be on, right, if you're supposed to be on, and the radio don't know you, and a local fan that's in your state can't even find nothing about you when trying to do their research on you, how are you doing something? Where's your motion? Really, where's your motion? I'm not saying I'm the baddest one out there, you know, and I'm the hottest producer out in the game. You know, I feel like that sometimes, but hey, you know, I never said I was like the best rapper out there. I never said I was a rapper to start with, you feel me? You feel me? Hey. But at the same time, my name is out there, you feel me? My name is out there. Off of work, metrics, whatever. Cause I've been putting in the work to get my shit out there. So when y'all come to me and y'all just be capping this shit, man. You know, that's why I said I be doing my research on y'all. Cause you ain't gonna come over here and come on my platform and then I stamp you off some fake bubblegum type shit. And then all the people that I fuck with see it and they come across and they're like, yo, Slim, what was that, bro? You know what you just did? Hey, you just dancing square ass shit. Nah, that ain't, nah. Almost everybody done did it. Trust and believe, as we conform and we understand this internet more and more, a lot of people done did it. And they mad they didn't did it because they done created monsters. They done created monsters. And then them same monsters I gotta compete against in this podcast thing. You feel me? I gotta compete against these same monsters. Well, we got different ways and different tactics because everybody watches me. I'm telling you, everybody watches me. They might not agree to it. Everybody watches me. And some of y'all might not think, be like, why are you saying that they watch him? Bro, let me pull out some tips, or what they call it, bullet points. And the chat, like, you can even go back in the chat because I read all the comments. Go back and name me any podcast that you can come across. Name me any podcast that is doing stuff different than what we doing it. For real, any podcast. Name any that are doing something totally different than what we're doing. For real. Any of them. Any of them. Any of them. Any of them. Who can get you played? That's what I'm saying. Who can get you played? I really, bro. Almost every podcast I came on, almost everybody on all them podcasts come and watch it, boy. You don't believe so? That's what it is. I pop up at anyone's podcast and I can say, what's up? Salutes, whatever. I'm going to get a shout out. For real. Straight like that. Straight like that. Same with paperwork. You know how some people say that they got receipts on stuff because they done did donations and stuff like that. We ain't even petty. We ain't even petty like that. Because almost everybody's show I done dropped some bread on. You know. Almost everybody's show I done dropped some bread on. Either for a track skip for my own shit. For you to play my shit. For you to say it was ass or whatever. I still put that bread in your pocket to listen to my shit. I ain't seen motherfucker do that shit yet. What the homie Q said? Love is putting $1 in the bank or whatever and shit. A hug. What are you always saying? A hug? I ain't seen that shit come yet. Well, matter of fact, my boy Grim. Like shit, my boy Grim done came up from Alabama to where I was at and chilled with me for a day. You feel me? Now, I knew my boy Grim before this podcast joint. You feel me? But even then, he was still like random to me too. I don't know this dude like 7 years and he done finally popped up on me. He was just a voice on the screen in Discord. Coming through. Putting bread inside all the projects that we had running. Here's one of them guys, he said, hey man, I blow money. And if I can invest and see something come back, I'm down with it. I said, oh man. I said, yo, you play video games? She said, yeah. I said, well man, that's how I make like most of my profit and shit. I said, you got mad people that play games and get mad and they just want to go ahead and just have the best stuff and all that without the grind and stuff? He's like, yeah. I said, bam, just link up. We do some business like that. He like, oh, well, I don't really know anything about business. I said, yo, just sit here and watch me for a day and joint. Catch the lingo. How to talk to people. Within 2 weeks, bam, my boy Grim started bringing me in. Like, you know, my boy Grim started bringing it in. What's good, Triple C? What's up with you, homie? Yeah. That's what I was saying, man. But we doing that cap for Christmas, man. We about to start the cap for Christmas. We're going to kick that off on Saturday. So anytime you see somebody finessing in a video in your community and they're stunting, tell them they owe $1. They owe $1. Every time somebody finesses in the next 2 weeks, we're going to put a fund up. We just got the thing in, so we're getting a second cash app just for the radio station. And we're going to match dollar per dollar, just like we did for Thanksgiving. We didn't get too much for Thanksgiving. You know, the original number that we had up, you know what I'm saying? Mad people thought it was a rant thing. It wasn't. It was basically a campaign of different times and stuff. That's what it mainly was. But some people came through, you know what I'm saying? Some people came through. You know what I'm saying? All together we got, I think it was $75.14. And then I matched up with it. So we got 150.28. And we broke it down and we were able to help. We were able to help 4 families out. You know what I'm saying? And once I got it, I just sent it off. I sent it straight off to the people. I was trying to help more. I thought we would have pulled more together. You know what I'm saying? But we were trying to help more. I had already had like a couple names on the thing. So it was like I didn't know who it was going to. But I had already like signed up for like four little joints, you know what I'm saying? So them families were able to at least have a meal for Thanksgiving, you feel me? So appreciate everybody that kicked in with that. So, you know, we did get to do something with that, you feel me? So the same thing for like almost Christmas and shit. We're gonna call it like the Grinch tax, man. Remember the Grinch? He was like bah humble and shit, right? We're gonna do it like that. Do it like that. And then we're gonna I don't even have a network that we're connected with for things for Christmas really. Well, that does donations on the scale that we're trying to do for like the online thing. Cause I already got a couple of things, you know. Every year, you know, I do the Toy for Tots anyway. You know, I've been doing that since before I even got into service. Like, you know, that's always something that's always vibe with me and shit. You know. Plus, you know, my gang gives it out every week, every year, man. You know, Marine Corps. I like being out there, man. Seeing these kids get toys and stuff, and then at the same time, I got some people that I know at some of these places, so you know they hook me up with shit anyway. It's mainly the females, man. You know, shout out to all y'all females, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, my mom always told me try and use your looks and shit, but man, you go to a spot like a kid's store, man. I don't know what it is. The female just figures that I'm there for like myself and shit, and I let her know, and I'm like, hey man, you know, we do the Toy for Todd for the recruiting station, and then you know we get it all together, meet at the little Salvation Center of Salisbury. It's like our big convention center. So you see all these kids come up in there, man. You talking about tons of kids, man. And then you see them come up in there. Oh, we got some gifts and shit, man. I don't know, man. It's like, hey, you know, I smoke a lot of weed, man, but shit, that right there, man, it gets you a high that the high doesn't, like, take care of and shit, man. It just does something to you and shit, boy. I be sitting there, I got my glasses on in the daytime, and I don't usually wear my glasses indoors and shit, but I put it on because, you know, little tears be coming out my eyes and shit. I don't want to look like a bitch-ass nigga and shit, crying in front of these kids and shit, giving some toys and shit. You feel me, man? But, hey, it hits you, man. It hits you when you do, like, good shit. You feel me? But then at the same time, you know, it always works out, too. Because, man, you know, like, my pops always told me, like, you know, you do good shit and it comes back. Never, like, really look for a reward. You know? That's what he told me. That shit used to fuck me up. I was like, what? Don't look for a reward. I did something good. That's the way of the world, right? You do something good, you expect to get something back and shit. But then I seen how, you know, so many times when this motherfucker be down and shit, and fucking some shit just, you know what I'm saying, just start fucking connecting like the goddamn stars just fucking hit for this motherfucker. Like, god damn. You done came up on this, and then this, and this. Like, damn. Maybe something you talking about is actually out there. Maybe I need to try that shit. So I started picking that stuff up, and man, you know, it was like my feng shui, what they call it, your chakra, your yin or yang, or whatever. Man, it definitely shifted. I'm telling you, it definitely shifted. And when I started thinking less about me, and I ain't saying like it's all religious and shit, because it's a frame of mind frame, man. That's a frame of mind frame. Like I'll show y'all with the practice of like the 100 challenge every week. I take bread out. I call my brother over to lock the bread inside of a safe. So I don't even have the key to my own safe that he locks my shit in. You feel me? Just cause I know that helps. That helps somebody like me. Cause usually if I get it, it's going, man. It's going. It's going. I'm telling you, as soon as I get it, it's like that. It has to be like that. But then having my friends, you know, it helps out. Where you don't really have to, you know, do too much to get it. Plus, whole time, you know. Oh, my friends ain't really got kids and shit, but I got tons of nieces and nephews, so you know they gonna get theirs regardless. Right, they gonna get theirs regardless, you know. I already scoped throughout the year, and then, you know, when I come down here, I listen in, you know. I put on my Inspector Gadget Uncle ears and shit, and, you know, just listen and be like, you want some what? Gotcha. Right, you want some kind of silly thing that does this, and this. I don't know what it's called, but we're gonna find some stuff that does this, and this. Y'all ain't never did that? Y'all go shopping for y'all kids, and the kids want the most outrageous shit. But then by the time we all go for it, like by the time when y'all look for it, it's like, oh my gosh, where am I gonna find this thing at? I'm telling you, yo, hey, some of them Chinese stores, man. I know Terrace is like fucking kicking some people in the ass, but man, some of them presents you gonna want, man, you gonna have to hit up China for, man. I'm telling you, you wait till you get to the U.S. and that bad boy gets that 150% increase on it. Especially electronics, man, them little scooters. Cause I know a lot of people don't grab them scooters. Watch out for them scooters, man. Them things right now already having issues. They're getting recalled like crazy right now, man. They're getting recalled like crazy. I just seen on the like the Orlando news this morning and shit. Like 3 of them joints caught fire while people were riding just this week. Caught fire while they were riding. Fresh off the charger, brand spanking new, no kind of miles. Initial charge, full battery, and then the woman said she went out there. She was watching her son get on the scooter, go to the driveway, and next thing she know, it caught fire. Caught fire. Had his pants and all that on fire, and he on the thing running. I don't know what kind of burns he got or what, but, you know, it messed him up. So we already know that. I done seen it before. My boy, he had his grandson, you know what I'm saying? His boy's son. He had him get on the scooter before, and he got acid burn. I guess they were playing on it or whatever. And he told him to like stay off of while it was charging. But while it was charging, apparently it overcharged and it caused the battery to leak. So while they're sitting there outside, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out why the thing ain't, you know, going, it kept going on and off like bus stopping. So my boy, he opened up the battery thing, and you know, his grandson was right under there. And you just seen as soon as he unscrewed the battery case, like the joint dripped down, and he hit like his grandson like right there, and like the back part of like his heel, and burned right through, like, you know, a couple drops, bro, that burned right through. Like, burn them real good. I guess, yeah, how that rolls out, man. He's still in the legal joint. I think this happened, wasn't back in like September? So he still got legal stuff against him right now pending. And it's not looking good for them. He had some official joint, man. He had some official joint. I don't know the name of the company. But it was some big company. I don't know which one he had, but it's some big company. And oh snap! Look at Luffy. That's Joe Boy. Okay, they finally getting somewhere with that bleach. Oh, somebody call somebody. Okay, I had to see what that shit was. That shit was crazy. Yo, with them, man, them scores tonight, man. If y'all missed out, bro, for the LNSL, we'll be dropping this week's highlights once we get them, man. If y'all ain't already signed up, if y'all ain't already signed up and subscribed to the homie Triple C's channel, man, know what I'm saying? Go check that out for the late night song league, man. I think it's week 5 right now, or week 5. And man, it's getting close. It's getting close. He had a couple ringers tonight. Had a couple ringers come through tonight. Boy, them tracks were fucking close. I think a couple of them were damn near like fucking ties up, or damn near close to tie up. I missed the first 2 matches, so I'm gonna go back and watch the whole thing. Probably not tonight, but I would definitely watch it on my flight tomorrow. Yeah, cause we got that going on, so definitely watching the late night song league tomorrow. So that'll be on. Well, I'll start watching it during the flight, and then I think the live episode will be coming on while I'm still in transition of the flight. So we get to catch both of them. Except for this time, I actually bought some headsets. So we'll actually won't have to read the captions. This time to enjoy it, we actually catch the show live, man. Oh yeah. Miss Crystal. Alea Mercan. What's up with you? Who's that? He said who? Oh, somebody talking shit about me. Oh, somebody talking shit about me. Alright, we good. I thought he was talking shit about me. Yeah, I love these little art things, man. I love these art things kids do and shit, man. I love kids' arts, man. They be making the most amazing things and shit, man. Look at these things, man. Look at this shit, man. Look at this joint, man. Look at that little candy outfit shit, man. I like that shit, man. Kids be having the most fun at school with shit, man. What's that? That's a cactus. Yeah, she got a baby cactus started. Damn, is that the lemons? Damn, they went right quick. Oh, shit. I went ripe. Them bitches are strong as shit. my nephew out. He forgot to rinse the sink. Yeah, straighten this up, you know what I'm saying? Come on, my sister. Come on, man. How can you choose it? Feel me? Y'all, what y'all think, man? Y'all drink eggnog, man? In the chats, let me know. Nah. We'll see y'all gonna rock with it. Huh? Yeah, y'all like the quietest chat ever tonight, boy. I'm telling you. Where's the ladies at? The ladies ain't on tonight? Or maybe I'm too early, you know? They like to check in on me late. They like to check in on me late. Yes. Well, most of them, they like, man, I guess they don't rock with me no more, you know? It's like, Slim, you on too early. You on too late night. What y'all think, chat? I think so. Hey, most of the female subscribers like, yo, they tapping in the middle of the night. I be thinking like, yo, what's going on? Like, yo, you know, y'all good? I don't mind. Try some lead on, but nothing. You feel me? It's just like, hey, man. Like I had the one chick, she tapped in the other night. She sat there and chat with me for like 3 hours. Like, she asked her for relationship advice and all that. And I'm like, what? Like, yo, I ain't the one to give it to you. Right. She's like, oh, well, what would you do if you were in a relationship? I say, yo, I already told you I ain't that one. And she's like, well, if you were dating me, you know, how would you fix it? I say, yo, we wouldn't even be like, I was saying, talking about some other dude that was like being you, like. And she's like hypothetical, and then she'll ask me something weird, and I'm like, hold on. This doesn't sound hypothetical, like this sounds like advanced. Oh, she hit the email. I gave her my number. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I gave her my number. She just ain't called yet. Yeah, they never called back. Same way, like, yo. I got probably like 12 numbers on my phone for like women that didn't give me the number in probably like the last, probably 3 months. I ain't call. Yeah. Like, why would I call? If I'm like talking to somebody, you know, like, I ain't just gonna be a whore. Well, I mean, I could be. You know, I like to run through like a vetting process sometimes, you know. That's like, you know, she might seem cool, but then she might be annoying. And then the other one might seem cool, but then she might be really cool. And then I might just look at the one that's just saying, oh, I do whatever you say and shit. And then I'm just like, I should probably go with 1 or 2, but 3 is available. Y'all know how it be though. What AJ say, the new guy? You say you would take option 3. You wouldn't take option 3, bro, if you had 1 and 2. Cause it just see, look, as soon as the second one finds out that there's 2 other ones and shit, she gonna change up. And look, you can't even tell all 3 of them at all. Nah, you gonna slip up, man. You capping. You owe $1, man. Send $1 to the thing, man. You capping already. Right inside the title, Xmas funding. That's $2. Yeah, you gotta send one for you and send one for little man, cause you done lied on yourself. You said that you hold on, let me put your text here. Y'all see this chat? He said he's a player and he can manage all three and would never get caught. Best to you. Best to you. Is your girl watching my live right now? Is she on YouTube? She on her phone? And she probably came across my live, bro. And then seen your shit. So you probably already fucked up, you know? She tell you that you're on the couch tonight, you know? Don't ask why. Just go grab an extra blanket, you know? Just set up camp, man. Oh, she does watch my show? I think he really fucked up now, bro. That's how you came across the show? Hold on, what's her name? What's her name? I can see. No, don't spell it all out. Just put the first part of like her whatever screen name is. I could pop it in here and just tag and see if she's on here. Triple C, I see you, my boy. What's good with you? Good episode tonight, man. Good episode. I missed like the first 25 minutes. I gotta catch some first tracks. Yeah, I seen a lot of 30s coming down the pipe tonight. So everybody's starting to understand how the criteria of the grade goes. That's good. Too bad we lost some players, but we got some new players this week. So hey, I filled the void. AJ, is your girl? Hold on. Is it Alexa? MAD? You looking? What? That's the only chick I got on here. Subscribe with that name. Alexa Madison. Oh. Well, it doesn't say she on here right now, but she is a subscriber. Well, shout her out. Shout her out and her man that might be sleeping on the couch tonight, you know? Again. Hey, tell her to donate also. Just send $2. All right. Tell her you out here capping, they got caught. You got any music? You don't even do music? Oh man, you super capping, bro. You super cap. How you turn to a station that play live underground music and shit? Talk about all the look right here. Look in your comment up here, bro. Hey. At 9:46, you said right here. I got the hottest boss that you ain't never heard of yet. And I hit up and I said, oh snap, this man must be Dylan. He's spitting hot fire, so hot it burns through the pavement that you never even get to enjoy it. It just keeps melting. It's like lava. Maybe one day when it cools down, we can break it open and see if there was anything to it. Hey, man. Hey. You came over here, man. Y'all came over here and fucked with me. Not the opposite way, you know? Right. I guess we ain't got the trolls tonight. Where they at? Oh, they ain't on just yet. You know, they'll be on soon. Appreciate all my moderators already inside the chat doing what y'all need to do. We ain't really had no kind of disturbance yet tonight where we had to put anybody on any timeout or suspended statuses. So everybody being pretty good tonight, you know. Now we're all right now just on Prism. You know, we're just in Prism now. When we switch over back to YouTube, we hit their link set up, then you know it comes down the pipe. So anything can be said, you know. I know how that is. Right. Anything can be said. Same with like the flamingos and shit, man, you know. I don't like gay bashing people and shit of like your sexuality and shit, but man, if you bring that to me, man, I got to, man. If you bring it to me, like on my channel and shit, and you come in here and you got the audacity to take that shit, like we're gonna rip you. We're gonna rip you. I'm gonna be like the first one to throw the hit out. And I'm gonna try and soften the blow, and then you know everybody in the chat is just gonna come at you. So, you know, don't make yourself a statistic, because it seems like you want attention, and the attention we gonna give you, I don't think you want that kind of attention. You know, y'all got a whole extra month, you know, where you get to be you, and you know. Outside that month, hey, we don't want that. We don't want that. No. Oh, no. Time to take that one back. Back to the store with it. Well, what y'all got going on out here this evening? What old boy say, you about to lock in and get some recording done? Okay. Just send me the link on that joint. Yeah, send it. Send it to the email. Not inside the chat, send it to the email. Everything in the on the chat I can't grab. I ain't been able to grab nothing on side for the chats. I can pick your comment, time you out, block it, erase it, make you moderator, hide it, pin it, but I cannot grab your messages and play y'all links from my mobile device. Yeah. Let me see. What app is that you're talking about? Yeah, I done tried that. That doesn't have all the same capacity as this one. And even this one ain't the best. Yeah, this ain't the best. Well, this one dope for what it is, but it definitely ain't the best. Like, you see at the top how we can't even keep up with the live indicator. So I have to like tap it and then go inside here to see the actual live count. Oh, we slowly getting there though. We slowly getting there. I'm thinking by the end of the year, hey, we have 1,000. We'll have 1,000 just on YouTube by the end of the year. What y'all think, man? We can get 1,000, man. We're almost there now. Look at it. We're at almost 370. And that's a big growth because, hey, in the last 28 days, we done jumped up 118 subscribers. You feel me? That's why we got everybody else like, yo, how are y'all doing these moves? Right, because at first they thought I bought bots. I thought I bought bots. And I said, hey, man, if I was going to buy bots, you think I'm going to just buy a little bit of shits? You feel me? I'd rather just make one of my friends an offer and get one of YouTube's accounts that already got like 10,000 plus people. Just so it looks more appeasing. They ain't got nobody on there, but it just look good because it says 10,000 on it. You feel me? And what y'all look at is numbers. You're not worried about how many people are actually on that shit that are actual real people. You know? I know out of the 300 something we got on the channel right now, I know at least everybody is active on this joint. I put something up, it reflects. We ain't got like 2,000-3,000 people on the channel and then like less than 10-15 people watch the videos or the content. Them numbers don't add up. Like, come on, man, them numbers don't add up. Like, man, how many partners y'all see on YouTube that got at least a minimum like 1,000, 2,000 people and they ain't even having at least a fifth of your audience to even pop up for your events? Like, really? If you got like about 2,000 people, you should have at least 400 show up to any event. Minimum. Minimum. At any time during the week. So say if you did like 5 shows during the week, you should have at least, I say, a baseline of 3 to 5. 3 to 500 per day. Or for anything you had did off your subscriber base. Or you should. And if you don't, then you need to go back and check some of them accounts. Because somewhere in your early days, you know, when you were on here and you were like, man, I don't want to do this podcasting thing because nobody's tapping in or nothing. Hey, I felt the same way. That's why it was like, man, I never had to like not talk to nobody on the podcast thing because, you know, I'd rather get on with one of my boys and we'll have dialogue and y'all just sit there and eavesdrop, you know? See where y'all fit in at. Can't say eavesdrop because we're doing it live, you know? So then that we put the link, y'all jump on, join the discussion, whatever, and, you know, make relations or whatever, you know? Hey, what's going on with you? You know, we just meeting you right there. You come in, hey, you seem cool. Okay, we chat it up, right? I like meeting random people. Right. That way, hey, and almost everybody that then came on and did like that, you know, sitting they meet it with us and did a lot of interviews and stuff. Like, man, you can't tell me y'all careers ain't got a slight boost. You can't tell me you ain't got a slight boost. When you show up people now, you got sort of like star power. Like I was telling you earlier, when I show up in the chat and I'm like, yo, what's good? Salute to the host or whatever and joint. They shout me out. Oh, snap, Slim Ballin', a.k.a. Gba Radio is in the building. What's up with you, Brody? Right, that's free publication. Free shout out. They pop up in my joint. Oh, snap, the homie Triple C, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to LNSL, you know what I'm saying? Free promo, that's what you do for your homies to jump, man, you know? Some of y'all don't even say nothing when somebody pop up in there like, Y'all just ignore your chat and shit like that. And then wonder why nobody want to stick around. Or you just get mad. You just stuck in a mad state like life is over. And you just want to be mad. And then when people get in there like, hey man, calm down, it ain't so bad and all that, then y'all want to crash out live. And then get back on here later and do apology and stuff like, you already done said what you said. How you gonna apologize after the fact? You were so adamant with all that energy. Well, we're looking at you like, okay, well, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Then some of y'all forget that this is just the online internet shit. You could have turned your phone off, got offline, but nah, y'all want to go on with the rah-rah. And then some of y'all stupid. Y'all go grab y'all firearms and shit, put it on camera. Put it on camera. Oh, I'm packing this and I'm gonna try and find you and such and such. Don't you know Leo watches this shit? Almost Leo in everybody's state, town, whatever, is sitting here watching. Watching this. Really? You don't think so? Go back and look at some of these things, man, and what they be saying. Oh, we caught such and such, you know, he was live streaming on the YouTube or live streaming on Facebook Live or something. Remember the dude they caught not even 2 months ago on the Facebook joint? He had all them pounds inside the big hefty bag. Y'all know what it is. I'm out here with it. I'm out here with it. Look at it. Y'all ain't doing it like me. We about to smoke this big old dookie blunt. And what happened? What happened? They came in and bust him and his whole squad while he bagging up live. And what he say? He's like, hey, can I at least hit the blunt? You know, I just finished rolling it. Can I hit it for the live? I looked, I said, man, this idiot. He said, come on, man. Can I at least hit it, man? I said, hey, don't even go hide in the back room. You know, we've been watching you. We've been watching you for 2 weeks. We were just waiting for all y'all to get here. We didn't have to do too much work. We knew y'all were coming. He's like, hey, man, how y'all find me, man? How y'all find me? The streets are snitching on me? Streets are snitching on me. You see the chat's like, dummy, you're doing it live. You're doing it all live. Nobody had to say anything. The guy was like, oh. He said, oh, you got your phone still on, huh? And he said, yeah. He said, hey, don't kill the phone. Leave the stream on. Leave the stream on. They, of course, put it on mute, though. They hit that mute button. But you could sit there and watch the whole bus go on. I'm like, man, idiot. And he was looking like old boy right here, the mask. He was looking like the mask guy. When they called him, he was looking like the mask guy. What's good with you, bro? Pooh. Huh? Hell yeah.